actually may help me meet my brother more often. What is this OPG? It's a flashy card. It's shiny. None of the other ones were shiny.
It must be a special card.
Okay, maybe.
Signing at the bottom. Hold on here. No, nothing.
Eric Cole. This is on the Hurricanes. Obviously, had this little stint in the Oilers, and then now back on the Hurricanes, and still not playing. Actually, no. Oilers logo in the bottom.
Broken
but yeah, still injured as always. So
yeah, that sucks.
Yeah,
that was funny. Yeah, because he went to Edmonton, and then at the trade deadline he went back to Carolina. The same year, I think, right? Because he signed as a free agent.
Yeah, the three-way trade. Sullivan to Edmonton, Justin Williams to LA, and then Eric Cole back to Carolina, and that helped them get to the conference finals.
I've never heard of it before. Chris Barch.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. He's still on. He's
Dallas.
Still on Dallas, kind of like a reserve winger, center.
Sorry, Chris.
The other half of the lengthy debate we had about great goalies, it's the OPG legend, Patrick Waugh.
This is going to get interesting in your top three.
Yeah, it's who am I going to rank? Well, I mean, I think we've already discussed who I'd rank above in goalies, but yeah, I mean, my brother's favorite player, and the biggest joke was, I kind of towards the end of Waugh's career, my brother just kind of gave up on following hockey. He had a Canadiens jersey with him and an Avalanche one, and had all his posters up there, and then gave up on watching hockey, but still kept the posters up just because he was lazy. So the joke was that he was the biggest non-Patrick Waugh fan of all time.
He did like Waugh.
Yeah, he did. He still maintains that somehow he likes the Canadiens, but
really?
He has no idea he's on them pretty much yet.
Yeah. Screw him. Antoine Vermette here with Ottawa. Is he also on Columbus now?
Yeah.
That's weird. He's pretty decent, I thought, back in the day, but give him the Columbus. I don't really follow.
Oh, you know what? This is really interesting. I now am starting my Black Diamond ice pack, and my first player, Pascal Leclerc.
Weird.
2 players traded for each other.
That's really?
Yeah, that was Vermette for Leclerc, 1-up.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That may be the first time ever.
Yeah, that was last season at the trade deadline. Interesting.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah. It's,
Snoopy's his nickname. You heard that?
Yeah, he's a weird looking guy.
He is.
I think it's kind of, I kind of think he kind of looks a little bit like Snoopy. Yeah, he's a weird looking dude. And not that saying I'm any underwear model, but he's yeah.
Because he got hit with the puck on the bench and got a concussion.
Yeah.
Out for a bit, and then just like whatever, I guess it was this week, but last week, took a puck in the face during practice, and he's out for a week, concussion. So, good job, Ottawa.
Yeah. Yeah.
At least they can their goaltending coach.
Yeah, they can't find a goalie to save their life.
All right, I got Duncan Keith, Chicago Blackhawks.
I'm gonna skip up a list in my pack, and I just got Brent Seabrook.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, the defensive pairing for the Blackhawks and Team Canada.
That's nuts. This is weird, eh?
Yeah.
Jiving.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's okay. Defensive pairing. Amazing. Chicago's my second favorite team now, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they used to be my favorite team, and it would have been an easy switch to go back to a really good team. Actually, as much as I like San Jose, I think that. I'm hoping San Jose can actually get to the conference finals this year, but I think if they do, I think they'll lose to Chicago. I think they've got it. I think they got a good chance of winning the cup this year.
How about just focus on one playoff series at a time?
Yeah, well, that's the goal. Yeah,
right.
Don't get stuck with Anaheim again.
Milan Mahalik, San Jose, no longer.
No.
Now with Ottawa, and he's doing pretty good as well. I think he just got hurt though, right?
Yeah, he did.
The
top 3 players. They're their first line, all injured.
That's crazy.
That's Alfredson and Mahalik, but I like that trade. I actually, as soon as Heatley came out and said that he wanted to be traded, I just said, well, I knew San Jose had salary cap problems. I was like, well, Mahalik, Chichu, and I was actually throwing Ehrhoff into the deal too, but I knew that Ottawa couldn't afford that salary cap space, so San Jose got rid of Ehrhoff to Vancouver, and then did the 2 players that I figured plus the first rounder for Heatley.
And that trade happened the night we were doing our hockey draft, because you got Thornton and I got Heatley.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
We're doing okay. At least I had one player was good.
Ran to NHL and made that trade right away. Played a couple games with San Jose.
Woo!
Yeah.
Well, that's mine. Yours. All right.
Sean Horkoff. Again, a long-time Oiler and a long-time Oiler when they've been very crappy teams. So they're finally saying, you know what, they can't get anywhere with the Oilers that they have. So I wouldn't be surprised if you see Workhoff traded at some point. Yeah, they just need a whole new regime change there. They're talking about just, actually go through a solid rebuild phase. Yeah.
Well, they could start with the first round pick probably this year.
No kidding. But if you threw Taylor Hall and Jordan Eberle back together again,
wow.
Yeah.
Peter Budaj, Colorado Avalanche. Is he still there?
Yep.
Anderson?
Yeah. His backup.
Yes, that's right. His backup.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know much about Budaj. I know Anderson. I picked him in the pool. Since
we're on everybody pool. Ripped you for that, and lo and behold, you
doing all right. Still hanging in there.
Matthias Oland on the Canucks, a Tampa Bay Lightning player now. Moved him there, or signed him in Tampa Bay so he could mentor Victor Hedman.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Swedish defenseman. I was looking through because I just noticed on NHL they updated the international rosters to put the Olympic rosters on there.
Yeah.
And I was looking at Sweden's defensive team, and there's no Victor Hedman, which I was surprised they didn't pick him. I didn't notice that at first, or when I announced.
Huh. Maybe like the whole Crosby didn't get picked the first one.
Yeah, I don't know.
My last guy is someone that probably every Toronto Maple Leaf loves. Darcy Tucker.
Yeah.
I think everybody had a little soft spot in their heart for him. He had energy, him and Corson and Green those few years back.
Yeah.
They were awesome.
The best thing about Darcy Tucker ever is if anybody's ever seen the Cribs episode where they go through Darcy's house, picture in the basement, him fighting Jeremy Roenick, has to bring it out, gives a little shout out to JR, which is, oddly enough, they've had, 3 hockey players on Cribs, I think? Sean Avery, Darcy Tucker, and Mike Camilleri.
Yeah.
2 of the 3 Jeremy Roenick references.
Jeez.
Mike Camilleri signed hockey stick by JR in his
really?
house, yeah.
Avery was just like, I fucking hate JR.
Yeah, well.
Did they play together in LA? Probably.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. And so there could have been a 3-time reference, but the only reference they made to was Alicia Cuthbert.
Oh, yeah.
She was in the backyard there. And my last card, Matthew Lombardi. Speedy skater, he's Calgary card. He's now on Phoenix. That was the Jokinen trade part of the one of the players going back there. But
Gonzos.
Yeah.
That's alright. Something also with Tucker, it's I guess it was like last week or so, they Sean Avery, speaking of Sean Avery, did the funny comment against Dallas, and we had like a 4.9 or something, and said, like, oh, what was the secret? And Avery said, I'm getting paid by 2 teams.
I actually never heard that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just dead face was like, well, tonight I was getting paid by 2 teams.
That's pretty funny.
They all started laughing.
Yeah.
But Tucker, too, he's getting paid by the least as he's playing for Colorado.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Nice job. 3-star selection. These are going to be pretty good. We have some pretty good cards.
Yeah.
This, of course, is brought to you by Ice Hot Hockey. This week, we have, representing Team Slovakia in Vancouver, the 08-09 NZ Kopitar Upper Deck. The Cup Foundation's jersey autographed card. It's a numbered card. There's only 10 out there.
Really?
That's amazing. So head over to Ice Hot Hockey and buy it now.
10, eh?
Only 10. Buy it now today. And remember, for the hardcore NHL fan, it's 100% hockey cards at Ice Hot Hockey. Yeah, that's pretty neat.